Hey guys! I'm back. I hope you're happy that I'm back and, crap. Shoot it again. Crap. Messed it up. Hey guys, I am back. It's been a while. This is gonna be a short walkout, but we just saw The Kingsman. It's a really good movie. I like it. It's a really good movie, and, bye. See you back at the house where I'm going to review it. And we're not at the car just yet, but now we are. No, we're not. Okay.
You didn't even say it's a Ticket Tuesday.
But it's a Ticket Tuesday.
You got to do your intro.
Oh, shit. It's a Ticket Tuesday. We just saw The Kingsman. Short walkout, but it's gonna be good. It is good. I like it. See you back at the house. Bye.
Nations will slaughter each other while we get rich. This is going to be fun.
We must do something.
Certainly.
We are the first independent intelligence agency. Refined but brutal. Civilized but merciless.
Let's end this as gentlemen. After all, manners maketh man.
Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode of, you guessed it, Ticket Tuesday. I'm back. You missed me? Hope you did. Well, in this episode, we're talking about a new movie that came out, The Kingsman. And to prepare for it, I watched the first two, and they were good. I liked them. But this one, I think, is my favorite, at least. Is my favorite out of the three films. Also, I really am into history, and this movie takes place during the First World War, which I think I find really interesting. I feel like there should be more things like about World War I, because it's a really interesting topic that I don't think gets nearly as much attention as its bigger cousin, World War II, which, I mean, I gotta get back to the movie. This movie was great, in my opinion. I checked the critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, and for some reason, they didn't like it. The audience score, is actually an 80%, which I think is higher than the second one, right? Isn't it? But I think it is. It's a pretty good score regardless. But I do like this movie, and I like how it's more serious than the previous two films for sure. Because the last two films were kind of like spy comedies, and there were like bits of serious in it, but it was mainly a comedy, the first two. But this one, I have a feeling it's more serious because it's about the First World War, which was quite a serious topic. I mean, it could have been a comedy, but I'm actually pretty happy that it wasn't, because I think the more serious tone really helped the movie and my intrigue with it as well, because I just, like, the entire movie, I was enticed. Like, there was not one scene where I wasn't on the edge of my seat, right? Like, I really, really liked this movie, and if you like the first movie, I'm pretty sure you would like this one, because it is an origin story. If you didn't know, if you haven't watched my other reviews, I do like to get into spoilers. So I think, like, one of my only problems with the movie is that, like, the twist villain at the end, I forgot his name. I think his name was, like, Maury or something like that. I don't remember his name, but, like, he was in the movie, like, for 20 minutes, and I mean, I still liked him as the shepherd, they called him, like, as the main villain, but, like, I thought, actually, it was pretty good. I think he was a pretty good villain. I think he was simple, like, a pretty simplistic villain, but, like, I like simplistic villains as much as the next guy, because a simple villain is just as good as a complex villain, in my opinion. It just depends on how they execute it. So, but like, I feel like the trailers kind of tricked me a little bit, because I thought Rasputin was going to be the main villain throughout the whole film, and he was even on the poster. And actually, what I think was really cool is that when you think he's dead, like they shot him, they stabbed him, and they drowned him, he got up. That's actually a reference to the real legend of Rasputin's death. Actually, he got poisoned and it didn't work, and then they shot him, stabbed him, and drowned him, and then he got up. But that's a reference to the actual legend of Rasputin's death, where it was really hard to kill him. I really want a sequel to this, because, also, spoilers as well, if you didn't listen the last time, Hitler is at the end, in the end credit scene, and that's really cool. I think that could be a really cool sequel about a thing that I'm also really interested in. I really like learning about history and stuff. History is really interesting to me. Yeah, I hope they do make a sequel, and it's like, because at the end of the movie, throughout the whole movie, they're not the Kingsman yet. The Kingsman's just a tailor. But at the end of the movie, they become the spy agency that they are in the first two movies. And I hope they make a second one, and what I'm thinking is maybe, like, the plot of the second one would be they, like, kill Hitler, which I think would be really fucking cool. Like, it could be some, like, historical fiction, which this was already some historical fiction, because Rasputin was a fucking ballet sword fighter. It was a pretty cool fight scene. I just loved this movie. Like, I don't know, I feel like this is the kind of movie that can be, like, you either love this movie or you hate it. And I'm in the category of absolutely adoring this movie. I just think I think this movie just caters to me because I love history so much, and it's like, it, like, references historical, like, points in World War I, or around that time, like the Russian Revolution, the death of Tsar Nicholas and his family, stuff like that. And I just think it's really cool that I just really like this movie, man. I just really like it. I would recommend this movie. I mean, I think it depends. If you like the first two movies, I'm pretty sure you would like this one. It's got pretty good action and a good villain, which I also think, if I ever review the second one, I feel like that one kind of lacked, because the first one had a really good villain with Samuel L. Jackson, and I just feel like the second one was kind of, Poppy just wasn't as good a villain, definitely not as good a villain as Samuel L. Jackson, because, come on, you can't top Samuel Jackson, like, just no contest. Actually, I think the people that wouldn't like this movie, I feel like those people are going in expecting too much. It's like an enjoyable film, but like, I don't think, it's not really a movie to teach you something, right? Like I keep saying about the history stuff and all that. I mean, you could probably learn something from this movie, but that's not really why you're watching it, right? I mean, you're probably just going to watch it because, I mean, it's a spy movie. Sort of. I mean, they're not spies yet, because at the end of the movie they become the Kingsmen, so it's like, it's more of a war movie, actually. Like, it's more of a war movie than a spy movie, which actually is probably why I like it, because I like war movies. But I think my favorite scene in the movie was, I think it was either the fight scene, like the fight scene at night in No Man's Land, or the ending. I think the ending, like, whole ending climax part was pretty cool. I think those were my two favorite parts of the movie, and I do recommend this movie. I mean, it's a pretty enjoyable movie. So I think I'd give this movie an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10. It was really good. I really liked it, and I think you should watch it. And those are my 2 cents. So I hope you guys hated this video. Unsubscribe, dislike, even though it doesn't matter anymore because they removed the counter. And I hope you guys come back next week for another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'll see you guys next week. Signing off. Mr. Zip, Zip, Zip. Have you turned it off yet? Why are you not turning it off?
Mr. Sparkle is disrespectful of dirt.
Oh, right. Boom. Oh, shit. Yeah, right. I gotta do it again. Shit. Will that mess up the shot?